Within British Columbia, we have so many different value sets on the landscape that in order to mutually respect one another's, we will need an ethical space. We will need to challenge each other on our matters of fact and differences of opinion. We need to come to a common place of understanding on what matters. And as long as we can agree to that and communicate that, I believe we will be able to leave this world better. My name is Hunter Lampro. I'm 24, and I currently work as the Kwamintha-Secwepemc Wildlife Strategic Coordinator. As well, I'm the Indigenous Co-Chair for the First Nations BC Wildlife and Habitat Conservation Forum. Growing up under my elders and with a strong outdoors presence for my family, I was quickly immersed in our cultural heritage and the activities that keep us connected to a landscape. That involves the simplest of gathering activities like berry picking and foraging. My grandfather on my dad's side, Ken Sr. Lampro, he was a survivor of the residential schools. And when he returned home finally, he understood the need to be out and active on the landscape. He was always willing to take us hunting and fishing. And on my mom's side, my great-grandmother, Mary Thomas Sr., was a tremendous advocate for ecosystems conservation and for landscape management that respected cultural values. She took me hunting and fishing the odd time, and the primary lesson from her was having challenging conversations with non-Indigenous people about what it looks like for us to be active on the landscape. My great-grandmother gave me the name of Keaha, which means he who provides for his own. And granted that my identity is associated with why I hunt, I understood that I would be responsible for understanding more than just hunting. I don't believe that you can hunt and purely enjoy one aspect of it. I believe that people hunt to pursue a connection to a territory, and that as we connect to individual places, we better understand what's needed to create a better ecosystem. And when we actualize our turn as stewards within our lifetimes, our hunting values and what we see on a landscape allow us to make better stewardship decisions. We wouldn't understand what species need if we weren't active on a landscape. We wouldn't understand what habitat needs if we weren't hunting. We wouldn't understand what cultural values may be damaged if we weren't so intimately connected to a place. Whether you hunt, you don't hunt, whether you fish or don't fish, we need to recognize that our common priorities will always be wildlife and habitat. How we interact with those should not be impeded because of our differing beliefs. We need an ethical space dialogue where we can respect one another's values on the landscape and hold those as the intimate priority that we all care about and we can agree to wanting to see better of, and remove our own individual approaches to why. If I say I hunt, am I what you picture? We're not as different as you may think.